Hello, in this video I want to talk about the do's and don'ts, the cans and can'ts of regrowing shop bought potatoes. As you can see, I've been harvesting potatoes. I harvested these yesterday. Oh. That's a ball, that's Meg's ball. I harvested these potatoes yesterday. Now I regrew some shop bought potatoes. These were a potato called Bambino. And I bought those potatoes in the winter of last year. So I bought the potatoes in the winter of last year and stored them through winter into spring and then planted them. And hey, look, we've got potatoes. And that works because the potato needs a period of dormancy before it wants to regrow. It won't just regrow. So forget this. Forget digging these up, choosing some nice ones and saying, well, I'm just going to plant these again, we'll have more potatoes. That doesn't work. That does not work. You need a period of dormancy. So, if you wanted to regrow these potatoes, how could you do that? Well, eat the ones you're going to eat, select the ones you're going to grow again. Let's say you decide that's a nice size seed potato, and you will need to store it until next year, until next spring. In the fridge, anywhere cold, anywhere dark. Make sure it's dry and store it. Next year, this potato will chit up. You don't want it to chit up any sooner. Next year, next spring, this potato will chit up and you could plant it again. How about that? If you plant these potatoes straight away, if you put these back in the ground, they'll just sit. Have you heard the expression volunteer in terms of potatoes? Do you know what a volunteer is? Well, a volunteer is a potato that just grows. You didn't plant it. You grew it the previous year. And when you lifted your potatoes, you missed that one. And it sat right through the cold weather. Right through autumn, right through winter, into spring. And now it's volunteering, it's growing. It's had that period of dormancy. But to pop these straight back in, now you're wasting your time, can't be done. Now if you're going to grow from shop bought potatoes, what I suggest you do is you buy them during the winter months. Eat what you want to eat, set aside some you're going to grow on in the spring of the year. Keep them in a cool, dark, dry environment. Bring them out in spring, they'll chit up, pop them in, bish bash posh. You're growing store-bought potatoes. And don't let anybody tell you you can't grow them. Don't let anybody tell you that, and forget this mumbo jumbo about growth suppressant and chit retardant and all that sort of stuff. I've got to tell you, over the years, and this is a number of years, I must have grown at least, I don't know, 20 varieties of store-bought potatoes, and they've all chitted and they've all grew. So if they've had growth suppressant or chit retardant on them, it hasn't worked. It definitely hasn't worked. Okay, so it was just a short one today, and it was a short one for those subscribers and visitors alike who come to the channel and ask me about replanting potatoes and how I do it, and how should they do it. Yep, that's how I do it, and it works for me. You do it that way, it'll work for you. And hey, is there anything more simpler than this? Keep it simple, homegrown veg, keep it simple. A 10-inch water bucket, any sort of bucket with holes in the bottom for drainage. Any bucket will do. Garden soil, not much more than that. Probably a slack handful of some sort of potato fertiliser, bloodfish and bone, anything in that. 2 inches in the bottom of a bucket. Sit that potato on it. This is next year, by the way, when this is chitted up. Fill the bucket with soil. You're growing potatoes. How easy was that? How easy was that? You need to give it a go. Yeah, give it a go. I'm going to have to go and play with Meg now. I can say that. She's staring me out. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this short video. I hope it was useful to those of you that are new to gardening. So this is Homegrown Veg, signing out. Come on then, where's it at? Where did you put it? Oh, typical, under the barrow, you get it. Come on, I can't, I'm not getting under there. Here, pop it in here, Meg. Pop it now in there. That's better, saves me bending down. Good girl, right. So this is Homegrown Veg, signing out.